Imagine a land where the path to greatness is as narrow as a mountain ledge, and the journey to mastery is fraught with challenges deeper than the valley below. In this tale, follow Dave, a man driven by the pursuit of perfection in archery. But beware, for the true target lies not in the arrows aimed at birds, but in the soul's quest for completeness. There once was a man named Dave who was perfect in archery. He aspired to be acknowledged as the country's best archer. So he went before the king, and declared himself prepared for any contest or challenge. When he first met the king, he shared with him his ambition to become the country's greatest archer. The king then asked, "Have you heard of an elderly archer who lives in the deep mountains?" "I haven't, but I am ready to challenge," Dave replied. Again the king smiled and remarked, "You will need to go and meet him. I have no idea about archery, but I will acknowledge you if he does. Bring me his acknowledgement, and I'll announce you as our country's greatest archer without asking any more questions." Immediately, Dave began his journey to the high mountains to meet the elderly archer. An elderly guy with a hunchback who was unable to stand straight was found there. "Are you the archer?" Dave asked. The elderly man replied, "I was, but 50 years have gone. My master once told me that I had to discard my bows and arrows once I achieved the status of perfect archer." The elderly man asked Dave, "The king informed me that he would be sending someone to let me acknowledge. Are you here to receive my appreciation? Do you believe that you are flawless?" Dave answered, "Yes, sir." "Then why are you carrying bow and arrows?" The elderly man asked again. Dave in curiosity and response, "I carry them because that is my expertise." The elderly man chuckled and led him to the mountain ledge from his hut. The cliff descended thousands of feet into the valley. It was so deep that you will be dead with a single wrong step. At that moment, the elderly man was walking on the brink of a cliff, with just one of his feet resting on the edge. Dave was astounded by what he saw. The elderly man responded, "Come over here, there's room for one more foot." Dave took just 2 steps and sat down, shivering, when he saw how deep the valley was. Then the elderly man smiles at him and asks, "What kind of archer are you? How many birds can you shoot down with one arrow?" Dave angrily replied, "One, of course." The elderly gentleman grinned and remarked, "Using only one arrow to take down a solitary bird is a complete waste. To truly understand, you need to study under a Zen master. My master never acknowledged anyone, unless they could bring down the entire flock with a single arrow." When Dave inquired, "How many birds can you eliminate?" the elderly man responded, "You decide the count." Suddenly, a group of birds passed over the mountain. Observing them, the old man caused 7 to plummet from the sky. Dave was taken aback, exclaiming, "Oh my God! How did this happen?" The old man responded, "When you can observe completely, your eyes can transform into arrows. You're not inexperienced, you couldn't even approach the edge of the cliff. If you're trembling inside, then your archery can't be precise. You might hit targets, but that's not the essence. The target isn't just a target, you are the target. Achieve completeness. If I'm still around, I'll come to check on you to see if I can acknowledge your progress." 2 years went by. During this time, Dave worked very hard to achieve completeness and succeeded. Finally, Dave journeyed back to the high mountains to meet the elderly archer. Upon reaching, the elderly man asked, "Where are your bow and arrows?" Dave replied, "It feels like centuries have passed, not just 2 years. Although you haven't seen a bow or arrow during this time, now I can do what you were capable of doing." The elderly man didn't require any test and granted his acknowledgement, stating, "I can perceive the unwavering completeness in your eyes. I can sense the natural relaxation in your body. As a token of recognition, I will write you an acknowledgement letter. You may now inform the king that I acknowledge your talent." As Dave descended from the mountain, a newfound sense of purpose filled his heart. He returned to the kingdom, ready to claim his title as the greatest archer. But his journey had not only honed his skills but also enriched his understanding of himself and his craft. Upon presenting the acknowledgement letter to the king, Dave was met with applause and admiration from the court. The king, impressed by Dave's perseverance and dedication, declared him the country's greatest archer, fulfilling his long-cherished dream. Dave's story spread far and wide, inspiring aspiring archers across the kingdom to pursue excellence with determination and passion. His tale became legend, a testament to the power of perseverance, mentorship, and the unwavering pursuit of greatness. And as Dave continued to hone his skills and mentor others, his legacy lived on, shaping the future of archery for generations to come. With his newfound recognition, Dave embarked on a mission to share his knowledge and experience with others. He opened an archery school, where he trained aspiring archers, passing on the wisdom he had gained from his own journey. Through patient guidance and encouragement, he helped his students discover their own potential and strive for excellence. Dave's reputation as a master archer continued to grow, attracting students from far and wide to seek his tutelage. His classes became renowned for their rigorous training regimen and emphasis on both technical skill and inner focus. Under Dave's guidance, many of his students went on to achieve great success in archery competitions and tournaments. Despite his newfound fame, Dave remained humble and grounded, always remembering the lessons he had learned during his journey to mastery. He continued to seek opportunities for personal growth and self-improvement, believing that true greatness lay not in accolades or titles, but in the constant pursuit of excellence. As the years passed, Dave's impact on the world of archery continued to grow. His teachings spread beyond the borders of his kingdom, influencing archers and enthusiasts around the world. Through his writing and lectures, he shared his insights into the art and philosophy of archery, inspiring countless individuals to take up the bow and arrow and pursue their own path to mastery. Dave's legacy endured long after his passing, with future generations of archers continuing to draw inspiration from his teachings and example. His name became synonymous with excellence in archery, serving as a shining beacon for all those who aspired to greatness in the sport. And though he may have been gone, his spirit lived on in every arrow loosed from a bow, a testament to the enduring power of his legacy. As the sun set on Dave's remarkable journey, he reflected on the trials and triumphs that had shaped his life. He had started as a humble aspirant, driven by a burning desire to prove himself worthy of greatness. Along the way, he had encountered challenges that tested his resolve and mentors who imparted invaluable wisdom. Through dedication, perseverance, and a steadfast commitment to his craft, he had emerged victorious, not just as a master archer, but as a beacon of inspiration for generations to come. If you're intrigued by Dave's journey and want to follow along as he seeks mastery, don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the notification bell. Let's embark on this adventure together. In the twilight of his years, Dave found solace in passing on his knowledge to the next generation. He took on a young apprentice, a spirited archer with a fire in their heart and a hunger for greatness. Together, they embarked on a journey of discovery, exploring the intricacies of the bow and arrow, and the depths of the archer's soul. Through patient guidance and shared experiences, Dave imparted not only the technical skills of archery but also the timeless wisdom that had guided him on his own path to mastery. And so, as Dave gazed out over the kingdom he had served and the countless lives he had touched, he knew that his legacy would endure. For in the hearts of those who had been inspired by his journey, his spirit would live on, a testament to the power of the human spirit to overcome adversity and achieve greatness. And though his story may fade into the annals of history, the lessons he had imparted would continue to shape the destiny of archers and dreamers for all time.